So, I guess I'm gonna start vlogging. Um, I'm gonna start vlogging the things that, just piss me off in general about what's going on in today's world and everything that might affect me or anyone else that I know. So, let me start off with Governor Christie. I know you're the governor of New Jersey. You're not from, my hometown, but, you said some pretty disturbing things that I did not like. So I'm going to start off with you, since you're all over social media right now. I did see a lot of pictures of you and your family at the beach having fun. You have a wonderful, beautiful family, just beautiful. I would put pictures of me and my children at the beach and having fun too, except I can't afford to take my children to the beach. I can't afford a vacation of any sort because I only make $7.25 an hour. But one of the things that you said really, really disturbed me. You said you were tired. Now, make sure I get this right because I'm quoting you. Tired of hearing about minimum wage. End quote. Me too. I'm tired of hearing about minimum wage. I am so sick and tired of hearing about it. But I guess if minimum wage was a little bit higher to, a livable wage, then maybe I wouldn't hear so much about it, and maybe you wouldn't hear so much about it either. I'm not saying that I want $1 million every year, but come on, $10,000 a year? Who can live off of that? Because that's pretty much what I make. With one job, I make about $10,000 a year, if that. Recently, I just went and tried to apply for low-income housing. And the lady that I talked to over the phone literally told me, you do not make enough money yearly to afford low-income housing. Sounds pretty weird, but it's true. In order for me to be able to afford low-income housing, which is for those who have low incomes like me, I would actually have to make double what I make every year. I'd have to make between $18,000 to $20,000 a year. So, what options does that leave for me and my children, since we can't afford low-income housing? But I don't want to get off track. I want to stay on track. You also mentioned something about sitting at the dinner table with our children and just be like, what we talk about. No, we don't talk about, wanting higher wages for our children. In fact, that's probably the furthest thing from our minds. I know, I don't have a dinner table to sit at, but I know when I eat dinner with my children and my family, our biggest topic that we do is, how's your day been? What did you do today? I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. We don't talk to our kids about our financial situation because we don't want them to worry. Now, we do talk to each other, and I don't want my children to have to fight for a livable wage. That's why I'm doing it now. I will fight for them. I do want better for my children, better than what I have and better than what's out here now. That's why we are fighting for higher wages, so that our children wouldn't have to do it when they're old enough to start working. I want a better opportunity for my child. I don't want them to struggle every day like I struggle. Right now, I'm currently about to start working 3 jobs so that my children can have food on the table, clothes on their body, shoes on their feet. I'm not out here working to give them toys and electronics. No. I'm not here working so that they can live comfortable. I'm not here working so that maybe I can provide a stable home for them. I know working in fast food is one of the majorities of, workers who are fighting for higher wages. I know other places are, but fast food is the majority of it. And a few years back, fast food used to be a starter job. High school kids, people who just want to work for the summer. Times have changed. It really has. And most people working in fast food or at, minimum wage jobs, they're around 25. They start off around 25 years old and up. And most of them are single parents, educated, and they're working at a $7.25 an hour job like me. If we were to get higher wages, you could probably save billions of dollars on government assistance because we wouldn't need it. Working 3 jobs, I am right now about to not have any kind of government assistance. But with minimum wage being at $7.25, even with 3 jobs, I still have to struggle, and I still have bills to be paid, and now I have to provide medical care out of my own pocket. I have to provide food out of my own pocket. It's not as easy as you think, I would love for you to just make $7.25 an hour, and I want you to take care of your family on $7.25 an hour. Just to see how we have to do it. I just don't understand it. I really don't. And for you to sit there and say that you're sick and tired of hearing about minimum wage, that really does fucking hurt. Because I am livable wage. I'm sorry, I am minimum wage. I am. And anyone else who makes minimum wage, we are minimum wage. And we're tired of hearing about minimum wage too. And we're tired of, the government not doing shit about it. Because people like you are tired of hearing about it and you don't want to do nothing about it. But you know what else, that makes me really sick to my stomach? Having to hear people like you who make so much fucking money sit there and tell me that you're sick and tired of hearing about my little bit of change I get. You don't have to struggle. You could take your children, your wife, the whole family out on vacation. You can go to the beach whenever you want. You can go have a cookout whenever you want. You can have fun. You can sit down, relax, and don't have a fucking worry in the world. I can't do that. I have to figure out how I'm going to get the next bill paid. Are we going to be able to afford rent this month? If I can get it this month, am I going to be able to afford it next month? When are we going to eat next? How can I afford to take myself to the doctors, take my children to the doctors, because I make minimum wage and I can't afford it? So tell me again that you're sick of minimum wage and of hearing about it. Because I'm sick and tired of hearing about it too, but not for the same damn reasons that you are. So if you're sick and tired of hearing about minimum wage, stand up beside of us. Do something about it. Fight for it to get higher so that you won't have to worry about hearing about it anymore. And yes, you know, you guys propose, what, 10-10. Amazing. Thank you so much, 10-10. We're fighting for 15. And we're not going to stop until we get it. So fuck off.